Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
That he does have in his arsenal. There's a chips. And there's
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
Looking to throw, it's Orji. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Skips away from pressure. Picked off. Still on his feet at the 45. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Morgan. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job on the defense.
Here comes the offense on second down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. They keep attacking through the air. With the catch, it's Morgan. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Loveland. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They'll run it on first and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. The corners are walked up tight. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's 4th down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. To the air, it's Orji. Keeps looking downfield. Hit as he throws. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Utes in the hurry up. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Off the RPO, complete.
Get a fucking block, Kareem. Come on, get a block.
Despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quarterback checking off. They'll give it to the back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Keefe. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Utah! What a grab and go for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
God bless you, bro. I want to win like you want to win, but I ain't going to disrespect you like that, so it's all good. God bless you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Back to throw. It's It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 15, here's the return. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet.
God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro.
And it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back,
God bless you, bro.
You got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Sometimes you hear people wanting to take kickoffs out of the game. Not when you get returns like that, 86 yards for the touchdown. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep your foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
And the Utes are in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's rising. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Down, Utes! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
The DBs will back off a bit. He's back to throw on second down. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Underneath.
The offense
Now for you to guard this shit underneath.
On 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where We expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And the pass hits, picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Bro, I know you mad. You just got to play better, bro. Just play better, bro. Play better, bro.
The Utah offense returns ready to go
I
back
want
on
to win
the
just
attack.
like you, bro, but I'm not going to disrespect you, bro.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there.
That's
before
actually
the defense
hilarious.
finally makes the stop. The Utes want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's rising. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Awesome job by the
Whatever you got to tell yourself, bro.
reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown. And then the ball
Bro, stop cursing me out, bro. I'm not cursing you out, bro.
And the
I ain't said
PAT
nothing
will throw
negative
it 1
about you,
point
bro. Why are
closer.
you cursing me out, bro?
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to
I tried,
score
bro.
again after the pick 6.
Bro, you ain't talking shit, bro. You just being rude, bro. You just being rude, bro. You just being rude, bro. This ain't the field, bro. I'm on the sticks. Okay. All right. All right. You're right, bro. You're right, bro. I'm fat and I ain't never been on the field. It's hilarious. You have no idea who you're talking to. I'm just telling you to be respectful. Be respectful.
Caught behind the line. It's Keefe.
Just be respectful, bro. Just be respectful, bro. Talk shit, but be respectful. Be respectful, bro. Yeah, but be respectful, though. Be respectful, though. Be respectful. Be respectful. Respect. Be respectful. Hold on, respect.
2nd down here as they go back to work
Hi.
after the break.
Onikai.
Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends.
You're 100% right. I'm sorry. You did tell me that. You did tell me that. Now, I want you to know, I could have milked the clock a long time ago. I haven't done that. I'm trying to keep it fun. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. All right, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You win, bro. You win, bro. You win, bro. You win, brother. Hey, God bless you, bro. 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 Okay, but God bless you, bro. And I hope he does, bro. And I hope he does, bro. Okay, bro. All right, bro. God bless you, though. Even still, may God bless you, bro. May even still, bro. No matter how you acting, may God bless you, bro. Right. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. God bless you, bro. God
More and
bless you,
more of
bro.
a weapon on every single team.
God bless you, bro.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? The throw. Gets it out quickly. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Orji. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Utes headed quickly to the line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The run from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utah! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Corner's going to give them room. Back to throw, it's Orji. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you've got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's such a fine line offensively. You've got to to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost them.
I unmuted you. I unmuted you just to say good game. I couldn't hear you. I had you muted. I just paused the game so that I could use my last pause so that I could unmute you just to say I did not hear anything. All I'm saying is good game. Good game, man. Good game, bro. Good game, bro. Good game, brother. Good game, bro.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll try the run. Quick step and go. Puts him in the spinner, still running. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's got the back in the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Ducks will hustle to the line. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
On third down, going up top. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, UTES! And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Just couldn't quite shake free. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Feeling some heat. Looking to scramble. On the move, he fires. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. On second down, looking again to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They'll immediately call timeout. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Using the quick game.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all doing out there? What the fuck is that?
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Bro, oh my God.
Touchdown, Oregon.
They handed him out. They handed him out, bro. They handed him out, bro.
You get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
He will be stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt as they were trying to take the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wilson will throw. Buys a little time. Finds his big tight end. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Utes need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Utes want to move quickly. They'll give it to him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Utah! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. He's got the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. These corners backing off a bit. He wants to take the top off. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls.
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby. You okay?
You?
Good.
Hmm.
I never have stuff like this, so.
I know.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The Utes with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Gets made on the out route. No shot to bring him down. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield. It's Keithy. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Steps out of bounds now after the pick. A turnover to end this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And now the handoff. That's the spin move.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Caught behind the line. It's Keefe. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Utes will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll go hurry up here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Judkins. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. When you look at the time here before we get to the half, they got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Scanning the field. It's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Runs right over the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. They'll run it here. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Utes come to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. And a quick timeout call by the offense.
Good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. There's like one more play here before halftime. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He'll be brought down as the time runs out in the 1st half. They don't send out the field goal team, and they come up short. The Utes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Scott. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The pocket breaking, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw over the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Worked out at the 8. That's a poor kick return.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Utah offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Keefe. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he's got his man open downfield. And it's good for a first down at the 36. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Stanley.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Wilson. Pass caught. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
About time. This is a guy that I thought would be able to make some big plays against his secondary. Night game, prime time, make a big play, and he finally does here late in the game.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They're playing hurry up, but they're already in range for a game-time field goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down and goal. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. The 50. Now the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. The tackle is made.
Great game, bro. Great game. That's on me. I got greedy.
Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.